NotebookLM plus Kimi K2.5 is insane. You're spending hours on research that could take minutes. You're switching between 5 different tools, trying to get one project done. You're watching other people build faster while you're stuck figuring out basic workflows. Here's the truth: the best results don't come from one perfect tool, they come from knowing which tools work together. And I just tested a combination that's changing how people work with AI. Hey, I'm Julian. I test AI tools so you can skip the trial and error. Today I'm breaking down NotebookLM and Kimi K2.5, two free tools that handle different jobs incredibly well. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when to use each one and how they fit together. Let me start with NotebookLM because most people don't realize what it actually does. Google built this as a research assistant. It's completely free. You upload up to 50 sources in the free version: PDFs, Google Docs, websites, YouTube videos, audio files. NotebookLM reads everything and becomes an expert on that specific content. It only uses what you gave it. The audio overview feature is what got people talking. Upload your sources and NotebookLM generates a podcast-style conversation. 2 AI voices discuss your content. They explain concepts, they debate points, they make connections between different sources. A journalist from Generative AI in the newsroom tested this by uploading a 630-page PDF about Roman history, got back a conversational summary that made dense material actually digestible. The interface is simple: sources on the left, chat in the middle, studio panel on the right where you create things like study guides, briefing docs, and those audio overviews. Everything includes citations so you can verify where information came from. Here's a real workflow from a marketing team at ModOp. They had client interview transcripts, normally takes hours to review and summarize. They uploaded the transcripts to NotebookLM, asked it to pull out key insights and answer specific questions, cut the task time by 75%. That's not a small improvement. That's the difference between finishing something today versus next week. Students are using it too. A professor described uploading all their course materials, study guides, lecture notes, textbooks, then generating practice quizzes. The tool creates multiple choice questions, provides explanations for answers, and helps students test themselves before exams. One student using NotebookLM for a math class said the audio summaries helped reduce math anxiety because listening felt less intimidating than reading dense notes. But NotebookLM has clear limits. It's built for research and organization, not execution. It can't browse the web in real time. It can't run code. It can't handle complex multi-step workflows where you need an AI to actually build something. And that's exactly where Kimi K2.5 fits in. Kimi K2.5 just launched from Moonshot AI. This is a different type of tool. It's built for getting work done. The model has a 256,000 token context window. That's roughly 200,000 words. You can feed it massive amounts of information, and it keeps track of everything. The big feature is agent swarm mode. This is where it gets interesting. For complex tasks, Kimi K2.5 can spin up to 100 sub-agents working in parallel. Each agent handles a specific part of the job. They coordinate automatically, and the results come back up to 4.5 times faster than a single agent setup. A developer on X showed Kimi K2.5 building an exact replica of the Anthropic website. Started with a 30-second video walkthrough of the site, fed it to Kimi K2.5, got working code in 25 minutes, video to code, no manual frame extraction. The model processes video natively. Another use case from the developer community: someone needed floor plans and interior photos of the top 20 luxury condos in Manhattan, then wanted a 40-slide PowerPoint sales brochure. One prompt. Kimi K2.5 collected the data, organized it, and built the presentation. This extends to Excel formulas, Word documents with complex formatting, batch operations across multiple file types. DataCamp tested the deep research capabilities. They uploaded 40 academic papers about transformer architecture, asked Kimi K2.5 to synthesize everything, it cited specific sections, compared methodologies across papers, produced a structured literature review. For teams doing research or building knowledge bases, this changes the pre-processing workflow completely. The visual coding feature is getting attention. You can give it UI mockups and get React components with hover states and animations. Design files turn into responsive layouts with scroll-triggered effects. One developer reported getting functional code that matched the design with high fidelity, not rough drafts, production-ready components. Now, here's where combining NotebookLM and Kimi K2.5 makes sense. NotebookLM handles research and organization. Kimi K2.5 handles execution and building. Let me walk through a practical workflow. Say you're creating an online course. You've got content scattered everywhere, notes in Google Docs, bookmarks, videos you've watched, articles you saved. Start with NotebookLM, upload everything, ask it to organize your content into modules. What are the core topics? What order makes sense? What's missing? NotebookLM analyzes all your sources and gives you a structured outline. It tells you where you have strong content and where you need to fill gaps. You can generate an audio overview to hear your course concept explained back to you. This helps catch issues early. Export your organized research from NotebookLM, then move to Kimi K2.5, feed it your outline and give it tasks, create lesson scripts, write marketing copy, generate quizzes, build email sequences. Because it has that 256,000 token context window, you can feed it your entire course outline, research notes, audience profile, and brand guidelines all at once. When I first started testing these workflows, I was overwhelmed trying to figure out which tools actually save time versus which ones just added complexity. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Board. Here's another workflow: content creation systems. Use NotebookLM to analyze your best performing content, upload your top posts and videos, ask it to identify what works, what topics resonate, what hooks grab attention. Take that breakdown to Kimi K2.5. Tell it to create new content following those patterns. The output stays consistent because it's based on actual data. Research workflows benefit too. Create a NotebookLM notebook for AI developments. Add weekly sources, blog posts, discussions, videos, release notes. Ask it what's new and important. Then use Kimi K2.5 to go deeper. Research tools thoroughly, find documentation, check reviews, compare options. This keeps you informed without information overload. Lead magnet creation works well too. Use NotebookLM to research what your audience needs. Upload content from Reddit, forums, comments. Ask it to identify top pain points and what people wish existed. Take those insights to Kimi K2.5 and tell it to create the lead magnet. Checklist, guide, template, whatever fits. You end up with something your audience actually wants. The key to making this work is understanding what each tool does best. Use NotebookLM for thinking and planning. Use Kimi K2.5 for doing and building. Together, they handle projects from start to finish. A business analyst workflow example: upload competitor white papers and reports to NotebookLM. Ask it to compare pricing strategies or product features. It distills complex competitor data into clear insights. Then use Kimi K2.5 to turn those insights into a presentation for stakeholders or a strategic brief for your team. For project management, NotebookLM can organize meeting transcripts, status reports, and emails. Ask for a timeline of deliverables or summary of action items. Then Kimi K2.5 can create the actual project documentation, tracking systems, or communication materials you need. The developer community is already pushing Kimi K2.5 hard. Usage exceeded projections by 3 times within hours of launch, over 50 billion tokens per day on OpenRouter. Developers weren't just testing, they were integrating it into real workflows, running it through complex coding challenges, using it for architectural planning and system design. One thing to keep in mind: Kimi K2.5 outputs can be verbose. It generates a lot of tokens compared to other models. This affects cost if you're using the API. The context window is 256,000 tokens, not 2 million, like some early reports claimed. Still massive, just important to be accurate about the specs. Start simple with these tools, pick one workflow, try it, see how it changes your process. Both tools offer free access. There's no reason not to experiment. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences: what's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. If you want the full process, SOPs, and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 46,000 members who are crushing it with AI. NotebookLM and Kimi K2.5 together give you research and execution in one workflow. Try it out, and I'll see you in the next video.